All right. Salam alaik. Good afternoon, Mr. Munir. How are you, sir?
Doing amazing. How are you doing, man?
I'm good. Ready to have a big week. We got some sales
Inshallah.
coaching this week that are going to equip us to go out and get some of these customers, direct
Yeah.
shippers. Finally, a long journey that we've been on. Did you have a good weekend?
Um, every weekend is a good weekend normally, but it's just if I would try to find something to complain, the weather wasn't that nice, but it's what it is. God gives nice weather. God gives rainy weather. We should be satisfied. We should be happy. That's about it. But today is Monday. It's a new week. We met with the team and we made some commitments today for this week, inshallah, God willing, to be the best this year. So we
Okay.
we kind of wrote goals for specific targets such as driver pay, such as revenue, such as certain things. So we wrote that down and we're trying to hit it. Hopefully, that's going to be successful, guys. We'll update you on the progress throughout the week.
Awesome. Awesome, man. I think this is the first week we have where in a while where the system seems to be 100% stable and ready to serve us and our needs. So I am
Inshallah.
expecting a big week as well, God willing. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into this. We're going to try to keep it brief today.
Let's
So
go.
this is a recap of the whole week.
Hmm.
We had 71 drivers that were booked, meaning 71 active drivers. 9.68% win ratio is actually pretty high, and the average
Hmm.
driver pay was just shy of 2,000. The 2,000 has sort of been the target lately. When we cross over 2,000, we know that it's a decent week. So, 242 loads booked and 7,641 total available for us to go after. As we can see, the majority of them were declined. 2,655 bids, and then about 1,000 declined loads between self-decline, which is drivers declining on yellow, and auto decline, which is declining because of the dispatch settings, such as the red states. Go ahead.
We had, this morning, couple of drivers waiting. Usually, come Monday, this list is the longest list out of any day. Most of these drivers, as I said, is if you look at their waiting time, are waiting usually because of the weekend. So not much to update here. Apart from this big guy that is on the first one on the list. He's been the priority because he delivered Thursday night. Then
Mm.
Friday he wasn't booked. Saturday he wasn't booked. Sunday he wasn't booked. So he's number one of the priority. I think others are some of them on the list. I'm looking right now are already booked, so that's a good thing to see.
Yeah, I'm seeing this Quebec. Yeah, yeah, there's a few on here that we got to get going as soon as possible today, and we'll do that. Um, so last week we had 26 Canada shipments cleared going into Canada, and 18 going into the US.
Hmm.
So 100% clearance ratio. Great job to the Canada squad. As always, those shipments, of course, pay better than the other shipments do, US. So anyone who can go to Canada definitely should. And if you're not, then you're leaving money on the table. Miles are miles, man. People say all kinds of stuff about Canada. People say fuel is more expensive, and they say this and that. Listen, if you got to spend $30 more to get fuel, and you're gonna make $250 more every time you go to Canada, it's a good trade-off. Um,
Yeah, about 25. Either way, it's a big chunk of loads. About 25 of the loads booked last 25% of the loads booked last week were Canada loads. So guys, we're we're missing out a big chunk of business if we can have the ability to go to Canada and we're missing out on those. It's a big chunk of business, guys.
yes, sir. Go ahead. Talk about our man Roland.
Roland is the driver in the spotlight today. He is one of the rare drivers with perfect on-time performance for over 319 stops. So that's approximately more than 150 loads. So that's
161.
yeah, yeah, 161 if you want to go, but more than 150 if we consider that he might have had loads with multiple stops, but regardless,
It's just shy of 162 loads.
just shy. Good. Yeah, Roland's been with us for a long, long time. One of those guys that will deliver always on time. You can vouch for him when it comes to that. Always flexible on the loads as well, where he's going. Always ready to help. He lives in Ohio, and he kind of has that luck that when he starts the week is usually a good start. Last week was amazing for him as well, for what I know, and just usually a very professional guy. Nothing special here
Phenomenal
apart
job,
from that.
Mr. Lukic. All right, last week, looks like Hadis officially led the charge with most loads, 84 booked loads. Mohammed was actually not far behind with 78. Looks
Great
like our
job, Mohammed. Mohammed, I think just one of his best weeks ever.
looks like it, yeah. Great job, man. Great average driver pay on both as well. Um, I am seeing our follow-up ratios drop, so let's work on getting those up today and this week. Um,
Yes,
when we
sir.
submit a bid, follow-up is when we send a follow-up email to ask the customer if they're gonna go ahead and book us or not. It gives us, just a little bit an additional chance to win that load. Onward, let's look at some of the best loads from last week. Do you want to go over this?
Yeah, Maryville, Michigan to Terrebonne, Quebec, 607 miles, $900. I think that this one had some special requirements as well on them. Driver 032, if I remember correctly. He's now available in Montreal. He delivered Saturday night. Pickup, I think, was Friday. Overall, good load, well paid load from good region to, again, Montreal is not that bad, so we probably should book him today as soon as, hopefully before noon.
Montreal is not bad at all. It's not like we just had somebody wait there for 2, 3 days, right?
Yeah, it's a
I'm
weekend.
kidding.
It's a
I'm kidding.
weekend.
Montreal's a pretty good area. I am kidding, man. Relax. You relaxed?
I am relaxed. I'm relaxed.
Awesome.
Good, good,
Let's get some
good.
fireworks in here.
Is that a aviator sunglasses? Are you trying to play a Top Gun on me or something like that, or a Maverick guy? No, it's not aviator. It's aviator? No, it's not.
No,
Ray-Ban.
man. I don't disclose that kind of information on a public forum like this. That's a private matter.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know what they are. I think Ray-Ban. Illinois to Ontario, 900 miles for 1250. Now this is the weird, funky part of Ontario, right? No, what is this?
It
Where is
is.
this green? Is that where it's going to?
Yeah, this is
Oh yeah,
part
Berwick.
of yeah, this is part of Ontario that is on the border with Minnesota. The driver usually they go back to Fargo from here, so 897 miles paid to driver with the location and everything,
Yeah,
1250.
the reason it's paid
Um,
higher is because they're gonna have to relocate most likely to Minneapolis, so that's why the customer is willing to pay higher in this case. Overall,
correct.
good load.
Amazing load.
Last but not least, we got Ohio to Quebec. 900 miles for 1115. Very specific price. I love it. Good load, good price. Anytime you can make $1,000 on a load and have over $1 a mile, things are good. We got a comment, man. Someone said the wall was at St. Louis since Friday morning. Nothing. Oh, the wait was in St. Louis. Yeah, yeah. We had a driver, our beloved Melody Paris, who I had the honor the pleasure, the joy of spending about an hour and a half with. We had some lunch. We went over some system stuff. She reported some bugs and errors. And unfortunately for her, she's still in St. Louis, I think, since Friday, which is very rare. We don't have. You know what's really, really weird about it too, man? This weekend load-wise, was one of the best weekends we had. I think we booked
Indeed.
25 loads or something.
Yeah, but St. Louis. You should,
Zero. Yeah, it was
nothing.
very, very strange. So, Melody, I'll say this, it was destiny for us to have lunch together. It was destiny for us to, go over the report. And if you got booked, you would have made more money, but we would have made less memories together. So, I'm happy for the greater good of humanity that we got together and go over some stuff. And
The bottom line, Melody. Sorry, the
if it
bottom line,
comes at the
Melody.
sacrifice of a load, a miserly load, it's a good trade-off. Do you
The bottom
agree?
line, Melody. I agree. The bottom line, Melody. God wanted you to stay in St. Louis and give us another hour or so. We're gonna get you out of there.
And give us the
Inshallah.
opportunity to spend some time with you.
Yes.
Okay, onward. Do not forget to update your after weekend availability. Always a pleasure. Hell yeah. Um, Yeah, a lot of times, this is a good reminder. This is something we need to go over on Fridays, not on Mondays, but a lot of drivers will go out of service on Friday and then they'll wait until Monday to come back in service. If instead you set future availability for Monday, then we can have the whole weekend to try to find you a load ahead of time and make better use of that time. Last week, 97% on-time performance, only 17 late arrivals on 488 stops. Obviously, those are high numbers. Great job, everybody. It is a tad bit um, below the 98% target, but overall, when you think about the fact that on 471 stops, we were on time. Is my math right? Yeah. We were on time. It's a phenomenal performance, and we're going to continue to work with everybody to close this number down even further. Um, just a quick reminder, communication is the most important thing here. Man, we have 8 concru concurrent, I can't speak or read. We have 8 concurrent viewers, and I think it's because of the glasses. That's my guess.
Probably. I don't know. Or the nice weather behind me.
Yes,
You
sir.
can see, guys. It's already afternoon here. Beautiful weather. Um, Aldin is looking slick with the glasses. Next time, I'm gonna bring
9.
mine.
We're
Mine
up to
are.
9 viewers, man. Okay, don't
Yeah.
sleep on this. It is not the strength of the body, but the strength of the spirit. JRR Token. Is he an author? Who's he?
Yeah, yeah. He wrote or she wrote. I don't know. He wrote Lord of the Rings.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay. You got
and
anything
Hobbit
to
and them.
speak on
It's not
this?
the strength, not the strength of the body, but the strength of the spirit. Yeah, obviously. I mean, that you have that saying, old saying that the mind is rules and in Bosnian, pamet caruje, snaga klade valja, or
Oh, you want
mind
to try?
rules.
Yeah.
I'm trying to literally translate it, or the mind rules, and the strength is moving logs,
Right.
something like that.
Excellent translation.
I don't know if you guys have something like in exactly with this exact spirit.
We do.
Um,
We have a saying that's similar to that. I think it goes, it's not the strength of the body, but the
oh,
strength of the spirit.
yeah, it's similar. Spirit, body,
Yeah, man,
mind.
we've all we've all seen our own selves do more when our spirit is right. And with the same body, Monday you're willing to go in and put a hard workout in, and Tuesday you're not. It's the same body, it's just the spirit. That's different. So I give this quote a pass by JRR Token.
I'll give it a pass because of JRR Token. Is this JRR Token as well, or this is Amina's quote?
This is Amina Token. Drive into the new week with purpose. Navigate the journey with confidence and accelerate towards your dreams. Every mile driven is a step closer to your destination. We had this before, didn't we?
Maybe.
I think
I
so.
don't
And I mean,
know.
quite literally, every mile driven is a step closer to your destination. Navigate your journey with confidence and accelerate towards your dreams. Um, One thing, man, that I wanted to do for a long time, and we'll get to is work with our drivers on sort of a grander purpose and a grander plan and something, right, like to work towards. I see a lot of people fall into this thing where they, they become a driver and then it's just like every week will just roll into the next week and there's no greater plan or goal that they're working towards. I think that, in this field, if you try to lay out some sort of a roadmap for yourself, then 2 years from now or 5 years from now, you can achieve that roadmap. And if you don't have any kind of a roadmap, then you could spend a bunch of time navigating and not really make any advancements or not really move ahead. So it's important to have something that you're working towards.
Absolutely, man.
Got anything
I'm working.
else?
We're working towards, booking the most load this week and making a record week. So we'll see how that goes. That's a short-term plan. Long-term plan is to, of course, grow
To make it rain.
beyond, to make it. Yeah, not like in Dubai, man. Did you see that?
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Cloud
They
seeding, is
put
that what it is?
Klaus in. Do you know that the one of the wealthiest man in the world, not in the world, in Saudi Arabia, is actually the guy who is Bosnian uh, by heritage. His grandfather moved to Saudi Arabia like 100 years ago, but he's Bosnian, and he is actually on the forefront of that cloud seeding, where he was one of the first guys that ever in the history did it. And he's
Really?
like old. He's like 80 something. I watched a documentary just like a month ago or something. He was speaking about his Bosnian like heritage and his father, and he's like a billionaire or whatever. He lives down there, and he's like culturally now Arabic, but he just has a Bosnian whatever.
I didn't know.
And yeah, and he's like the guy for cloud seeding that has that company and everything for
Is he
that.
trying to kick back to local Bosnian businesses that are trying to survive in the logistics field in the great US of A? I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
what's 10
Well,
million to him?
yeah, it nothing pretty much. I don't know. Maybe he's that kind of guy that's every dollar is everything. So you don't know. You never know.
Every dinar counts.
Every dinar counts. Oh, it's crazy, man. Dubai went like it's
Are
like
they
a
good
pool.
now?
I think they're good now. Yeah, they're good now. But like it's like a couple of hours. You never know, man.
Don't mess with
That's
Mother
like
Nature, man.
the last with Mother Nature, and then you have that concrete, like concrete city. It's like just concrete and concrete everywhere, and then the water just doesn't have anywhere to go.
Right. Yeah, yeah. That part of the world is weird. I've never been. I'd like to go, but I think it's just a weird vibe because it's like artificial and it's just like nothing is natural. Nothing is, you know.
Let's have a goal the next few years to go to Abu Dhabi, watch UFC together, and then that's a goal, and that's how you see Dubai and Abu Dhabi together.
Also, New Jersey. There should be a goal for New Jersey to watch UFC. That's where Islam is
Oh,
fighting next.
yeah, June 1st, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's Newark, New Jersey. Yeah, nice, man.
All right, man. We'll conclude there. It's been fun. It's been one of the more concise ones we've done. So our what are they called? Producers are gonna be happy. Um,
Mm,
the viewership was high. We got up to 16 views. Um,
amazing, man.
and we'll be back tomorrow with ooh, we'll be back tomorrow with sharing how amazing today was. God willing.
Indeed, indeed.
All right, everyone stay safe. Salam alaikum.